Today, we're changing the spark plugs in this 05 Mazda 6. But before we can get started, we gotta move that car from there to the garage. So as I mentioned earlier, today we're replacing the spark plugs in this 05 Mazda. So let's go ahead and pop the hood and get to work. So in order to change the spark plugs on this engine, I'm going to do the easy part of this process first, which would be working on this side. This is the 3-liter V6. So in order to change the 3 spark plugs in the back, lights being a thing. So in order to change the 3 spark plugs in the back, unfortunately, you have to take off the plenum in order to get to them. But I'm going to start off nice and easy, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the 8mm bolts for each of these. There's another one right there. And then I'm going to pull them out. I'm going to take my spark plug socket and an extension, and I'm going to pull those spark plugs out. I'm going to replace them with the new ones. So here we go. So for us, we've had a large problem with oil getting into the spark plug area there. Can't remember what it's called, but so I'm just gonna make sure I clean all these off and make sure I get all the oil off of these coil packs and everything. But I got one out. I'm just gonna sit right there for now. Now, when you go to remove the spark plug, it's a good thing to have a spark plug a socket with a rubber boot in it. That way it'll come out nice and easy. If you do not have one, that's fine. I would just recommend getting a let me get it. Hold on. So if you don't have a spark plug socket with the boot, I'd just recommend getting one of these, and then once you pull the socket out, take the socket, unthread the socket, sorry, just take this and stick it to the top of it and you can pull it out, but I got one of these, so alright guys, so as I stated earlier, unfortunately you have to take off the plenum in order to get to the spark plugs on the back side. So what I think I can do is I can detach the 2 hoses that are in the back here, and that hose, this hose, and this little vacuum hose here. And then I can take off the 3 bolts holding on the EGR valve. And then over here, I take off this hose here, and I loosen the clamp on the air intake. And then hopefully I can unbolt the plenum and move it out of the way. If I am correct, there is another hose underneath the plenum, so I'll have to be careful when removing that, and I'll have to remove that hose as well. But for now, I think that's all I have to do to move this for now. So let's give it a try. Alright, so I'm tired of messing around with that, with getting that plenum off. There's still something's in the way, and by myself it's hard to keep everything out of the way and pick it up at the same time. So I have planned a new way to go at this. I'm going to remove the battery, and then I'm going to remove the top of the air box here, along with this whole section here. And so hopefully after that, I can take the rest of the plenum off. Alright, so we got the plenum off. Had my sister come out and help me. It was a pain in the butt because you have to pull this thing back a bunch, especially since I didn't unhook it. So I had to push it like really, really far. And I had to have another person pick the plenum up. But it was a pain in the butt. So now we're going to go ahead and replace the spark plugs in the back. Alright guys, so I got all the spark plugs changed. I ended up just changing the PCV valve just because we found a bunch of oil in the plenum. So I went ahead and changed that. You guys will see a video on that in the future. But I said that it's a good idea to, whenever you remove your plenum, to change those back spark plugs. You might as well go ahead and change the seals. So I got a set of new seals. It wasn't too expensive. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these needle nose pliers here. I'm just going to very gently grab a hold of the seal and pull it out. Just like that. I'm going to do that for all of them. I got my sister out here now. She's gonna help me put this plenum back on. It's the same one that helped me put it up, take it off. So I already told her what we're gonna be doing. Due to the fact that the EGR is still on here and I don't want to have to remove any more of what I have, we're gonna first get the EGR seal area. We're gonna get that over that, and then we're just gonna maneuver this over the fuel rail and try and get it into place. Hopefully it's going to go pretty smoothly. So here we go. So there you guys go. That's how you would change the spark plugs in a 3-liter V6. It was relatively easy for me to do, and I really enjoyed doing it. I had to do a couple things along the way, but it was relatively simple. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and the like button if you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to go follow me on Instagram at Drive and Strive if you guys want to be informed before YouTube.